local law firm is aiming to help Oklahomans whose land will be impacted by the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority's Access Oklahoma project. Fox 25's Grant Palmer tells us about the process.
Ritchie and Atwood law firm are presenting right here in this room at the Embassy Suites in Norman to people who are going to lose their homes because of this project, but they're also educating people on what the government can and can't take. In a situation where you don't really have a say in keeping your home, Kim Ritchie says those impacted by the Access Oklahoma project are entitled to just compensation.
And that's comprised of the market value of the property taken at its highest and best use. So not necessarily what it's being used for now, but its highest and best use. Plus any damages to the remainder property.
Ritchie also says homeowners are entitled to damages for what it costs them to move their property, which is the case for Susan Sutherland, who runs her business out of her home.
Well, because of my business, I'm having to find another facility to store. My merchandise doesn't typically come in until about March, so that's good timing for me, actually. But yeah, I had to find a place to store because I have a warehouse there. Sutherland tells me she was first made aware of this in 2022 and has 5 months before her home is no longer hers. In addition to moving concerns, she also feels like OTA Executive Director Joey Kelly is falling back on some promises. When I listened to E. Kelly the other day, my impression of him before was that he was going to make good everything everybody had, and then the impression I had in his last meeting was, well, we're not going to pay for anything but improvements. And I don't like that. I like the fact that if I put that money into it, I'd like it back. Ritchie also encourages people to educate themselves on the law so they can know what amount of money they should be justly compensated for. Reporting in Norman, Grant Palmer, Fox 25 News.